So, Josh, we got station name or anime character. Start with Nezuko.
I'm going to say station name.
It's an anime character.
God, of course. I was never going to get that.
Nezuko. I read it and it sounds weird, but Nezuko. Sure.
Sake in hand, we'll mispronounce stuff because we're two gaijins and words are tough.
Welcome back to Sake This, everyone. My name is Josh. I'm here with my co-host, Justin. How you going, Justin?
Yeah, great. How are you, Josh?
Yeah, great. I'm also great.
Beautiful.
Also
beautiful.
great.
Off to a cracking start.
So we're here to talk about Japan. We've got some news stories coming. We've got our regular Guesstimation Japan game and also some reviews. So we're going to kick straight in today with some Japanese news stories. I'm going to hand straight over to Justin.
I'll just start with the first one, because why not? Police called to a Japanese bank because a deer walked in.
I like it already.
Yeah, it's just like a bit of wholesome news, really. But what it was is like locals saw police cars surrounding a bank and thought it was a robbery, but just turned out a deer had wandered inside the building and refused to leave. Police had to carefully escort the deer out while confused customers watched.
So do you think it's just a general misunderstanding between police and an animal, or that deer's had issues before with the cops and just got really indignant?
Yeah, hopefully it's coming out with like a gold chain around its neck.
Yeah. Look, I'm just trying to get into my deposit box and you guys are hassling me.
Yeah. I wonder if the deer had manners.
Do you think that if you were that cop and you walked in and saw the deer, you would have tried to deal with it, or you would have just maybe had a chuckle and left?
Yeah, no, well, I assume they've got a call, like the bank's called and gone, there's a deer here.
Yeah.
We don't know what to do.
Yes.
And then a cop's, obviously more than one cop have turned up and gone, let's get this thing out of here, but how?
And I guess there's always the risk that the deer is just a really clever distraction for a more organized theft or crime that's occurring.
Yeah. Or it's a two-man in a suit.
Yeah, because if I came to this podcast tonight and we're talking right now and I just rolled out a small deer, it would be pretty hard to concentrate on the pod.
Yeah, no, I'll just breeze through it, mate.
You're just good at ignoring deers.
Yeah. Especially in my house, I'm just like, yeah, go for it, mate.
It's just one of the many deers that's floating around.
There's food on the counter somewhere. Go get it. This one's a bit of a long story, the second one, but I'll try summarize it as I go. Suspected Yakuza member arrested for having frequent flyer mile account.
Okay.
So a 42-year-old man from the town of Anojo, Fukuoka Prefecture, according to his arrest report, the guy had no officially designated job, but the police say he is a registered member of an organized crime syndicate. And between June and November 2023, this man took 9 domestic flights with a major Japanese airline, including flights between Fukuoka?
Fukuoka.
Yeah. Fukuoka and Tokyo's Haneda Airport to visit an acquaintance who was in prison in East Japan. In the process, he accrued 4,224 frequent flyer miles to an account registered in his name. However, the terms of service for the airline's frequent flyer program includes a clause that members, by using the program, profess that they are not members of a criminal organization. Based on their assertion that this man is a member of such a group, the police say that by using his account to accrue miles, he committed an act of fraud.
Oh, wow.
I find it so funny. It's like, if you want frequent flight, like, just say you're not a Yakuza.
Yes.
Like, sign the dotted line, you are not a Yakuza. That's all.
Well, I mean, there's also, given our first story today, I'd just be saying, Do you realize how many trips and how long it takes to explain anything to a deer that's in prison? Like, I'm going there a lot just to get the point across to that deer.
Yeah. But, oh, man, it's like, I find it funny to be like, it's an act of fraud because he's gotten frequent flyer miles and he said that he wasn't in a group. Like, it's like that'd be like getting done for fraud because like you signed a document that said you are not on drugs. Like even just a drug thingo at a job interview.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, I haven't done it. You get tested and they're like, actually, you have done it. And you've committed fraud.
One thing that I love is that there is no more fraudulent product in commerce than the points programs that airlines run.
Yeah.
Like they will screw you any chance they get. And it's just an absolute shit show, but they're cracking down on this guy. What if
it's funny. It's funny to be like, I assume the cops have had to have a reason to arrest this guy. They were looking for any reason, and this just happened to come up.
Yeah.
But it would be funny if it was just the airline didn't want to like acknowledge his 4,200 points, and they're like, hey guys, we've done an internal investigation on this guy, and he just happens to be part of the Yakuza.
Yeah, like you should be more worried about the freight load of booze that I buy on a weekly basis that I get all my frequent flyer points from. That's the actual crime. I always think the people that cash in points are clever.
Yeah, I always think points are a scam. Like, I don't do any of points things.
Maybe it's just anyone who ever uses their points.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, we're a bit sus on you. You're not meant to use the points.
Yeah. It's like they have at our local, like, well, in Australia, like Coles and Woolworths are doing like things where they've got like pans and stuff out the front and you can redeem your points for those pans. And it's like funny if that's like just a cop sting. Like it's like like an old lady picks up a pan, they're like, yeah, phone her in. Get her in.
Yeah, we need her off the streets.
I heard she's part
cooking.
of the Yakuza.
She's cooking something at home.
Yeah. On to the next one. This one's less of a news article, but it is off a site that I get a lot of the news articles I use, which is from Sora News 24. They're not sponsored, but they do have a lot of ads on their website. So you can just, if you want to help the pod by supporting them by just clicking on their webpage once and then exiting off it.
Yes, once a day, because we take a lot of articles.
This one was just, it says 12 incomprehensible school rules as chosen by high school students. And I only picked ones that are kind of relevant or I thought were a bit more interesting. Because a lot of them were just like, oh, no phones. Yeah, no access to phones. Like, yeah, that's every country ever should be.
And more and more all the time.
Yeah. So in a survey that targeted 104 high school students nationwide, not that big of a sample size, but more than half of the respondents said that there were rules of their high school that they did not agree with. And out of these, about 70% said that they hadn't been given an explanation as to why those rules are necessary. So there's like the phone stuff and whatever, but these are the interesting ones. In my opinion, no stopping anywhere on the way home after school. Like anywhere. No stopping anywhere, which like logistically sounds
even at
right.
the crossing.
Yeah, no. Yeah, just
got to keep jogging.
Yeah. No, it's like surely kids go to 7-Eleven. Like, but that's like obviously what it's targeting against. Targeting kids from forming little groups and going elsewhere. But I still think it's a weird rule from a school to be like, you cannot stop anywhere.
I grew up in a very small town. And there's the cafe that was closest to the high school. I'm not sure they would have been solvent if it wasn't for the kids going to school and going home from school, putting another couple of $100 through the place every day.
Yeah. There was a rule at your school to say, stop.
Do stop.
Stop.
This is not Japan.
Stop on the way home. Give your parents some space.
Yeah, we can't have you not stop it.
Another one, limits on the number of keychains students can carry.
Okay.
Your facial expression then was so funny. Like, oh.
So is that because they can be fashioned into weapons beyond a certain point? Or
they Again,
There's no reason. Oh,
there's
they got no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I assume it's just like the keychains and big, like the fluffy toys that
Yes,
a lot of
okay.
people,
Yeah.
like that type of stuff hanging off bags. It's probably,
Gets caught and looks
Oh,
unsightly, and they
yeah,
probably,
it's more the unsightliness, I think. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes the school look tacky.
Yeah.
Possibly if every kid going there has 100 keychain fluffy animals on their backpack. This is the third one, ban on sunscreen and lip balm. Can you imagine this rule in Australia?
I can if you wanted the school to only exist for one day.
It's insane.
It's a single day school.
No, yeah, it's insane.
So I wonder if the school is prescribing their own sunscreen and their own lip balm that's been tested differently and doesn't give kids allergies or something.
Yeah. I had no idea.
Or
I wish I could look into it further,
Yeah.
but there's no explanation. It was clear there's no explanation.
Yeah. Or there's just someone outside the school pushing that stuff on the kids and they're getting a cutback.
Yeah.
The one place you can stop is the sunscreen guy.
Yeah, I dare say it's like any rule in a school, it's one bad incident has then
Yeah.
caused
Someone spilled
a mass-
sunscreen. Someone slipped over.
someone's ate sunscreen. Eating lip balm seems people have done that before for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Or people are just, coming in with way too much sunscreen.
Yeah.
But I assume you probably still put sunscreen on before you get to school.
Yes.
But, yeah,
Maybe it was just so sticky they couldn't take off all the chains. Maybe they're all connected.
Yes. So this one I put on there just for the next one. A bit of setup on this one, okay?
Okay.
Because this one doesn't seem too crazy. Rules specifying the type and color of school bags. Which, I've never had that rule before. Like, school bags are just school bags. Like, some people would have, like, Spider-Man, whatever. Probably not in high school, but yeah. But the next one, restrictions on underwear color. So
We need to reiterate this is a high school student that's being polled.
Yes.
So I don't even really want to go into how they check that. But is this just another you tick a box thing like we had with the Yakuza guy? You just got to tick a box?
Yeah, I assume so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then if for whatever reason a high school boy gets dacked and they find out they have the wrong underwear on, fraud.
That one's just a bit weird.
It is weird. But I can. So boys' underwear, you can probably see it all the time. It's like boys.
I mean, I think then you're just happy they're wearing it, aren't you?
No, but like wearing shirts a little bit too small, playing sport, whatever, tops rise up. Usually,
Yep.
you can see people's underwear, and I assume maybe that's what it is, or it could be other just on the off chance wardrobe malfunction happens, you've got the right coloured undies on.
Yeah. We have in the past talked about the percentage of thigh. That was an ordinance somewhere about the percentage of thigh in a certain area. Maybe this is a high percentage of thigh area and they're just worried about people seeing things they shouldn't see. It's like we just got to standardise the underwear because we can't standardise the thigh.
Yeah. And last one is a ban on eyebrow grooming.
God. Well, that certainly wouldn't fly in Australia now. Every second person's getting brow
Groomed.
laminations and
Every second person is getting groomed.
Yes. Okay,
Anyway.
so that must be to make people less attractive, or is it to make them look less superficial? Not that it is superficial, but that one makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
The thing is,
Maybe like thin eyebrows were a thing.
the kids sound as though they were angry that they had no say in this and there was no answers to the questions. Did they ask the question?
Yeah.
Because some of these things you should have pushed a bit harder on an answer for.
Yeah, but their politeness, like not wanting to talk, like the authority figures, all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And it's probably like the ban on eyebrow grooming could have been from the 80s.
Yeah.
Or something. Something happened in the 90s and then the kids that were a problem are out of the school well and truly, and the new ones are just like, what are we going to do with our fucking eyebrows?
Yeah, that's true. It's just there's a few in there that I would have probably asked a question about.
Yeah.
That was fascinating and also confusing, but which is
more confusing than fascinating. But
more confusing. Yes.
And now we're going to go on to Guesstimation Japan.
Yep.
Which is honestly your favorite segment. I don't know if it is. I'm just declaring that now.
I don't know if it's my favorite segment. It's the one that takes the most work.
Oh, well, I took 2 minutes on this one.
Yeah, so it's probably my favorite to start with and my least favorite now.
Yeah. So today I've gone with Japanese station names or anime character names.
Yep.
Which surprisingly, I had the idea. I was like, oh, it's probably going to be hard to find it. I'm like, oh no, this has worked out pretty nicely.
Oh, that's good.
So the first one, and also, by the way, the best part about this, pretty familiar with anime character names, not familiar with train station names. So either way, they're probably going to sound butchered to you.
Yes, cool.
First one, Ebisu.
Ibisu?
Ebisu. Ebisu.
Oh, EB, not I. Some reason I thought that would definitely train. Ibisu, I'm going to go anime character.
It is station. Second, Light Yagami.
Light?
L-I-T-E. L-I-G-H-T.
Oh, so light.
Light
Okay.
Yagami.
That is an anime character.
That is an anime character.
Yes, I said that with confidence like I know.
Yeah. I thought that would get you because
I thought if it
light train rail.
I thought if it was L-I-T-E, it might have been train related, but
third one, Kilua.
Kilua. That sounds like a orca that turns on its master at some point. I'm going to go train station.
It is an anime character.
Gosh.
Kilua. You know when you just read a name and you're just like, how do I pronounce this?
Yes.
Pseudobashi.
Sudobashi. Sudobashi.
I really should know it because it's very familiar to me.
Yeah, okay. In that case, I'm going to say train station.
It is a train station.
Yeah.
Musashi Kosugi.
Musashi Kosugi. Oh, that one is an anime character.
That is a station.
Where they're just pounding protein shakes.
Musashi Kosugi. Lelouch.
Lelouch. That is train station?
That's an anime character.
God, I'm sucking at this.
Hisoka.
Oh, that one, I think it just feels a little train station-y, so I'm going train station.
You'd be right. It feels like a train station because it is an anime character.
Okay. It's an anime station.
It's an anime character.
It's a train station in an anime.
I didn't fact check if any of these names are also a train station or vice versa.
Yes.
But, yeah, cool. Meguro.
That is an anime character.
That is a station.
The ones that sound like names are all the ones that are screwing me over.
Another one, Kichijoji.
I think that has to be an anime character.
It does, but it also doesn't because it's a station name.
Christ.
I'm also probably
I'm proud of you for getting two versions of the same joke out.
Kichijoji, yeah, true. Well,
just reverse it, people. It's key to comedy.
Well, you know how it is, rule of threes.
Yeah, that's right.
For the last one, Tanjiro.
I think that's a train station.
And you'd be right. It is an anime character.
Well done.
We got the three.
3P. Good job. I really had no idea there because quite often when I make these Guesstimation Japans, I struggle so much with the pronunciation or they're so ambiguous that I get the English translation instead.
Yeah, yep.
Whereas that, I really guessed every one of those. I had no sense for any of them.
That's what I'm doing. I'm like, oh, these are just
pure guesstimation.
Actually, like anime characters' names just sound so much like train station names.
They do.
But like the fact that I can for most of the actual character names, I know the character. So then I'm like thinking of him, saying him to you, and then you're just like, that's a train station. I'm like, I've just got the image of that character, like almost like Thomas the Tank. They've just got the face on the front of a train.
Yeah. And I'm the fat controller. That's great.
Yeah.
Great analogy. Thank you.
And if anyone listening, tell us if you would hop on at Hisoka train station. And also tell me if you would let your kid hop on at the Hisoka train station.
Oh, that sounds like I need to go look that one up when we're done today.
Yeah. You don't need to. But
Okay, I've got a feeling.
There's just some almost. It's from a very popular anime, Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
And he's like a bad guy kind of. Helps out in some ways, but he's like almost like a magician, clowny type character, but a bit creepy towards kids. It's seen as almost like very creepy towards the main characters, but it's because it's a bit like ambiguous, kind of. The facial expressions are very creepy, but he's turned on by how powerful and how strong they are, and you can see the potential on them.
Right.
But it's definitely almost like an excitement a bit too far.
Right, okay.
Yes.
I'm just letting you get it out.
Yeah.
I understand what you're trying to say, though.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not going near that prefecture, let alone that train station. So do we have some roasting reviews for this week?
We do. We should be roasting your reviews of what a station or anime character is. But
that's a pretty quick roast.
Bad.
Yes, burnt.
1 star. So I've got reviews here. It's of the East Rokko Observatory.
Righto.
And I just thought the comparison between the 5 stars and 1 stars were very good.
Okay.
And so I'd just like to read a few, and I'll just burn through these pretty quickly. First one is a 5-star review by a guy called Cody. Best view in the area. Lots of parking. Wasn't too busy. Free toilets. Vending machines. There is a 420 yen toll to get up there, but it is worth it. That's a 5-star review.
Okay, that's good.
Next review is a 1-star review. Okay, this is it's getting me because I've already read it, and it's so funny in comparison to the last one. 1-star review. I wonder what everyone is doing there. I went there, but there's nothing there. What are everyone doing there?
That's funny.
It's just like all the reviews are, this is the best view anywhere around the area, and then this one's just like, guys, what's up there?
Yeah.
I can't see what's up there. Next one, it's got a visual with it, and I know the podcast listeners can't hear the visual, but I will just get you to confirm this with me. This is a 3-star review, and this guy has written, view too far, can't see clearly. And then he's attached a picture, and it is stunning. He's just attached a picture that's like,
it's beautiful.
A beautiful night sky.
If you were to Google Japanese wallpaper 4K for your desktop, that's the photo you get.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
It's just 3 stars. The view is too far.
Oh, gosh.
And it's not like he's zoomed in or anything, because you can see within the black area of the screen, you can see the landing, where he is. So it's like fully not too far.
I'll include that in the chapter marker where people are listening to this. So if you open your podcast player right now, most apps will show that picture, hopefully.
Yeah, right.
If not, I'll put it in the show notes and where you can go and look at the review.
Yeah, otherwise we will just direct message you.
Yes.
We'll just, you don't even need to tell us who you are. We know.
Yes. Our audience is at that size where direct messages are possible.
Yeah,
we'd actually really appreciate it.
Yeah, just my brother.
Yeah, and my brother.
Yeah.
And he's a mean.
Another one is, this is a 1-star review. Remember, this is like an observatory. This is just an area you can go and see good views. 1 star, smells like cigarettes.
That's it?
That's it.
The whole review.
Yeah.
What a loser.
I can only imagine he's writing this review while standing next to someone smoking.
Yes.
It's like,
So
you can't leave a bad review based on things that are there specific to the time that you are there.
yes.
It's like going here in during a hurricane and being like, well, it's a bit wet.
It would be that's a very good analogy, but I always find it funny. There's certain places that I've looked up before, places in the UK and the US, where people review the actual location by the quality of the street performer.
Yeah, all the people, like, yeah, an audience member, whatever.
Someone-
yeah. Sorry, like even that like LA strip, like the
Like- is it the Monica, whatever that pier is, and different places in
Yep.
London. Oh, I didn't think the street performer was as good as I expected.
yeah.
It's like, oh, you picked the wrong time, that idiot.
Yeah, it'd be like leaving a bad review of the opera house because of the specific opera, like the specific show you went and watched.
Yeah.
It's like, this is the venue.
Yeah, this is Budget Tuesday.
Yeah. Like going to like our local cinema and just being like, Barbie wasn't that great. It's
Yeah.
like,
One thing I will say, though, if another patron has BO, that you can't leave a review about. But if a staff member somewhere has BO,
oh, yeah.
so there is nuance to it, but this
Yeah,
person just sounds like a bit of a douche.
And but there's also culture involved with that.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to a place and it regularly has bad people in it, people that are threatening or have like a bad vibe, it's like, yeah, obviously the place brings that sort of culture,
Yes.
and that's a bad review. But yeah, if you just go once and it's like,
It smells like ciggies.
yeah, smells like ciggies in an outdoor area.
The only thing I could imagine would be 1-star reviewable would be if it had the big binocular things and the person was smoking while using those, and they had a smoke hanging out of their lip while they had the big glasses on.
Yeah.
Because then when you go to put your face on it,
Yeah.
but then move to the next one.
Yeah.
If this place is as good as it's saying it is, there's got to be more than one set of glasses.
This dude's probably like looking at the view over the one ashtray in the whole. And I've got the last one because it is very relevant to that one that we just, because it's the same thing. It's basically the same thing. Left a 1-star review. When I went there on a Sunday before noon, so I started with when I went there on a Sunday before noon, there was a luxury car meetup, and the parking lot was so big that other cars couldn't get in. The parking lot was so big. I take it's a
Busy.
mistranslation to the parking lot was so full that other cars couldn't get in, which was annoying. They're rich, so they should rent a bigger space somewhere. But to leave the place as a 1-star because
Yes.
a car meetup, like I get in if you phrased it more like they shouldn't have let a car meetup whilst there's a toll to pay to get up there. You should be. I mean, he probably was warned that there is a car meetup going.
I would say so.
But yeah,
Essentially, that's if you're rich and have a nice car, you don't get to see the sky.
yeah,
That's the trade-off.
especially if you smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, and if you plan to look at the sky and landscape at elevation, that's just too much snobbery.
yeah, for sure.
Stay in your house.
I will say, if this luxury car meet was happening, this guy that left the second review of, I wonder what everyone is doing there. I went there, but there's nothing there. He probably would have been like, man, there's a lot of luxury cars up here.
Yes.
You should go here if you want to see rich people and rich cars.
That's true. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to go check this particular place out when I'm over there, but that picture, absolutely stunning. So whoever that guy is, total loser.
And just to say, I believe it's near Kobe.
Can we just get the name one more time?
East Rokko Observatory.
East Rokko Observatory.
It's an observation deck in Nishinomiya. I'm bringing it up on the maps right now. Listeners, stay with me. The 4G signal isn't that great here. It's close to Kobe.
Close to Kobe. Okay,
Yeah.
very, very good. So just before we finish up, if you're still with us and you've been to any of the observatories or the big towers or anything in Japan and you had a favorite, we'd love to know that. Share that story with us, or if you had a least favorite, if there was nothing going on at the place that you went and you didn't understand what people were doing there, I want to know about that too. It doesn't have to be an observatory, just anywhere you went.
Yeah.
Like, what are these people doing here?
It is so funny. Like, because that review was like 10 months ago.
Yeah.
And there's like 1,000 reviews beforehand. It's like, imagine going on to leave a review,
Yeah.
looking at other reviews and being like, best view ever, like, so good. And then you being like, nah, what is going on up here?
That's your conspiracy theory?
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
There's all this beauty. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
all
like
these
you would
cars.
think that when you go to leave the review, you'd be like, oh, there was a view back there.
That's a view. I missed it. I'm sorry, guys.
I thought this was just a parking space.
yeah, that was full. Righto. Well, thank you for listening to Sake This. We're on most of the socials, or all of them at this point, Sake This Podcast. That's SAKE This Podcast, Sake This Podcast. And yeah, reach out to us. Let us know what you're liking about the show, anything you think we could get rid of. The hosts are staying. You can't, yeah.
You twist my arm.
Yeah. We might replace it with a deer. Who knows? Righto. Well, thank you again, and cheers, Justin. Catch you later.
Thank you, Josh.